Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you enjoy this kind of content, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell so you don't miss any future videos. All right, let's get started. From a small town in Slovenia to the highest stage in world sport, Janja Garnbret's journey is a story of focus, fearlessness, and perfection. At just 23, she became an Olympic champion. But her story began long before Tokyo. As a child, Janja never stopped moving. She climbed door frames, trees, anything she could reach. Her parents weren't professional athletes, but they saw her limitless energy and supported every step. When the time came to choose bar between dancing and climbing, Janja chose the wall. Though the rhythm and grace of dance would forever shape her unique climbing style, her movement became poetry. Spectators watched in awe as she twisted and arched her body in ways no one had seen before. The now famous Janja flick, a mix of art and power. But behind the elegance was an athlete driven by relentless self-criticism and a quest for perfection. Janja burst onto the Senior World Cup scene in 2015, climbing with both control and creativity. Wins came quickly, and so did expectations. Each victory brought new pressure to win again, to stay flawless. Most of the pressure comes from me, she admitted. I expect to have the best day, every day. She trained harder than ever, working with her coach Roman Krynick, who understood her intensity and helped her face her biggest challenge, her own mind. Together, they built not just strength and precision, but resilience. Then came 2019, the Olympic qualification season. After sweeping the Boulder World Cup, Janja faltered in Chamonix, missing a final for the first time. For many athletes, it would be just a stumble. For Janja, it was a wake-up call. She learned that even the strongest can fail, and that being human could be her greatest strength. When the pandemic struck and the Olympics were postponed, the pressure only grew. The world was waiting, and Janja knew that in Tokyo there would be no room for mistakes. The Olympic stage was unlike anything she had faced. Cameras, lights, silence, and expectation. A shaky start in speed climbing left her frustrated and in tears. But frustration turned to fire. In the next round, she climbed every boulder flawlessly, transforming anger into focus. By the time she reached the lead final, she was calm, centered. I just wanted to have fun, she said later. That's when I climb my best. High on the wall, she paused, resting longer than usual. A rare moment of stillness. She climbed carefully, methodically, balancing risk with control. When she finally fell, she smiled. She had given everything. Minutes later, as her last rival fell below her height, Janja realized she had done it. Olympics gold. Tears fell. Relief, disbelief, and quiet pride. She stood on the podium, the first ever Olympic champion in sport climbing, the heavy medal shining around her neck. It felt surreal, she said. It's really heavy, 1/2 kilo, but it means everything. The victory didn't change who she was. My life hasn't changed much, she laughed. I'm still the same person. But in Slovenia, everything changed. Climbing walls filled with new kids, waiting lists grew. Suddenly, everyone knew what bouldering in lead meant, all thanks to her. Even after achieving what many call perfection, Janja isn't done. She's training harder than ever, pushing limits outdoors and on the competition circuit. From on-sighting 8 sea routes to working on La Dura in Spain, one of the hardest climbs in the world, she keeps seeking the next challenge. People say I've achieved everything, she smiles, but I still haven't won a European championship. I can still improve. In every aspect, perfectionism once brought her pressure. Now, it fuels her passion. Janja Garnbret's story isn't just about medals. It's about persistence, vulnerability, and the courage to chase perfection, knowing you may never reach it. And maybe that's what makes her truly great. That's all for today. If you liked the video, don't forget to leave a like, drop a comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.